Let's start.
It's going. Yeah, it's going now. So you're live. That's what it says.
All right. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to Level 8's first debate. Yeah, we're really great to have. Yeah, let's have a round of applause. All right. We're debating a really hot topic, something that maybe you won't have to ever consider because for your life, but maybe your children. Should genetic engineering enable parents to choose their baby's gender, right? Make it a boy, make it a girl, right? This is really a debate about ethics, about what should be, now what can be, etc. So the team over here, they're going to be arguing, yes, the parents should have the freedom to choose their baby's their sex, the gender, the boy or girl. For a number of reasons, and then this team over here is going to be arguing, no, that shouldn't be something that parents have the freedom to choose. Okay, so I'm going to give 7 minutes to this group over here. To who's going to speak first? Let's hear. So you are okay. Cool. Let's give her a warm welcome, everybody. You're going to do great. Okay, and I'll let you know.
Can we object?
No. That's a good question. No. I'll let you know.
Don't even try.
Why is the baby?
Okay.
No.
Here we go. Go ahead.
Okay. Good morning, everyone. Well, today we are going to talk about the genetic engineering, about choosing their baby's gender. Choosing the baby's gender is becoming a very important topic today because it's a huge problem in all countries in the whole world. The first topic that I'm going to talk about is the abortion. When families have a gender and the baby that don't want to have, they usually made an abortion. The first country that is making this thing is China and India. They are doing the abortion. Approximately 500,000 selective abortions are registered in China and India every year. So there is a huge number of abortions just in China and India. That is a big problem. Another topic is the rights of the baby, the life of the baby. So if the family have the gender that they really want, the life of the baby is going to be easier because they are going to be in a family that the family really want the baby and really want the gender, especially the gender of the baby. And if we want to go a little further, and we are not, we don't want to speak just in human, we can talk about in animals. It's not a secret that today we have a big problem about the extinction of animal extinction. So if we can have the opportunity to choose the gender of the animals, we can, for example, if we need more polar bears, if we need more male polar bears or female polar bears, we can do that, and we can like make the procreation for them. So now my friend Scarlett, my team worker, is going to talk about it.
Good.
Let me show you example. My friend, they already have 3 daughters. They just want to have a son. But before in China, one couple just have one child. So the first baby is born in Shanghai. The second baby is born in Singapore. The third baby, they are born in American. When she point of the fourth time, her and her husband, they are decided to, if they make also a daughter, they don't want to keep. So when waiting for the fifth programs, they're waiting for the first programs. So this is very helpful to the house, to the woman. That's it.
Cool. Does this team want to speak anymore? You got 3 more minutes. You're welcome to just not if you want to. It's up to you. Yeah, if you want. Yeah.
Alright, I'm going to talk about why it's important to be able to choose the gender of your baby. The gender of the baby. So, it's first of all important for you to be able to choose the gender of the baby because it's gonna be more beneficial for the couple. Because, for example, it's going to give the couple like to make a plan of the family. Knowing the gender of choosing the gender of your baby is gonna to make the couple to take care more easier about the babies and to raise them easier because normally in the couple the father used to like more boys and the mother used to like more girls. So it's gonna to make the couples be more be happier because we're gonna have the gender of the baby that they desire. And because it's advisable because there are some genetic sickness that have a specific gender that can be transmitted from a father to a baby or from a mother to a baby. So choosing the gender of the baby, you can avoid those kind of genetic sicknesses.
It's all right. Just about 1 minute. All right, fine, cool. Give me a hand. Yay! Give me a hand, everybody. Oh, got about 1 more minute, sir. Yeah. Anyway, if you want.
Okay, I'm really excited about this topic, and genetic engineering is offering us the opportunity to improve our society. Imagine if we can start in time. Imagine how can we live with electricity who was invented without a smartphone, and now science is offering us the opportunity to improve our society. We can make a balance in our society, having like the same percentage of male and women. We have the opportunity to kids to be loved in a family who really want them to be like a boy or a girl, and we can decrease genetic disorder because there are some genetic disorders which are related with the boy or the girl, and we can make a better world. So we definitely agree.
That's right. Okay, good. Give me a hand. Oh, yeah. All right. Now I'm going to give 7 minutes to this side. You notice how 7 minutes can kind of burn up very quickly? That's fine. Now I'm going to put the thing up there. I'm going to give you guys 7 minutes for rebuttal. All right. Go ahead and give Mr. Juzar a bit of a confidence. He's coming up on the big stage. All right. All right. Anytime you want, sir.
Start.
Anytime you want. I'll start when you start. That's okay.
Just start. Oh, first of all, they told that it's a huge problem, abortion. This thing is itself is a big problem because this thing will will help you to know what you wanna have, like son or girl. So how it's going to be life to be easy, making a life easy when you are destroying the natural process of making a baby. Are you going to make a kids or a toy or a robot? So why to choose the genetic of your baby when you can? It's a natural process. Apart from an animal extension, this thing can harm the reproduction process. So instead of creating more animals, you're gonna harm their reproduction quality and all of those. It can bring the disabled animals in the future, and it's gonna change their reproduction qualities and all of those things. Uh, 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 First of all, the basic question: this thing, the abortion is the biggest problem because of uneducation and giving equality of women in the cultures, like status of the women in the culture. So I don't think this thing will change that thing, like reduce the rate of abortion in India and in China, because everyone will go for boy then, because in those countries they respect boys more than a woman, a man than more than a woman. So this thing will not create any change in abortion and all those things. It will make more differentiate in ratio of man and woman. Uh, this is the base, and it's a harmful to a family because they're not going to love their kid as much as they're gonna do love to the natural baby or all of those which they're going to have in the future. Uh, and it's not going to create any genetic disorder. First of all, genetic disorder is like not making a babies, and this thing is not helping them in making babies. They're not treating them with. There are many things, other ways to treat it. This thing is not the best way, I guess. It if you go for this, it creates like cramps in women's, bloating, and many other harmful disorders in women. So this thing is not good too. So that's all my points.
Okay, cool. Yeah, right. Anybody else in this team you want to go? Oh, yeah, we go. Sorry. Yeah, you got 4 minutes. Go ahead, buddy.
As I told that in India the people do abortion because there is a girl, that's why. So if they will like change to a boy after like if they came to know that they are going to give a birth to a girl, then there will be like a single proportion, like all there will be boys like 80%. So there will be only one change. So it should not be allowed. And it like when you're doing this, after also it gives the like after some few years of the birth, it has some problems in the growth of a child. It's the choice of the parents that they want a boy or a kid. But what's wrong with the kid who is going to have a birth? He don't have like he or she don't want to be whatever is the gift from the God. So they should take whatever it will be, and like it will be affect the population. But it will be one, and it should be like it's a gift from God. So they should accept whatever comes. And there it have a, like many harmful effect when they do on the women when they're trying this. Sometimes there is the risk of getting like death of the woman too. So
Cool. All right. Cool. Yeah. Oh, sure. Sweet guys.
So the topic is on genetic information. The thing is actually the topic they have choose today is very important. For example, nowadays the world is suffering a lot. They're suffering a lot, like the people have choices, they want to go for choices for everything, so they are now entering into the world of choices in the name of the birth. Means they want to control the birth of the children. So this is, for me, it is awful. The thing is actually when we enter into nature, when we disturb the nature, so what happens, we are devastated. So this is the thing, if you choose the gender of a child, what will happen? So you will imbalance the society. So there will be more, because in India and China, that they give the example for India and China, that more people are more attracted to as boys. There are many factors for them, because first of all, the inheritance, and the second is that the man is responsible for upbringing children, like for household affairs and everything. So that is it, the people will more inclined towards male instead of females. Another thing that whenever we go for unbalance the society or unbalance the nature, what happens, the nature, as we have already seen the examples, for example, what is happening around us, we disturb the nature and we are suffering a lot for that one. For example, the climate change, we are responsible for the climate because of the carbon gases and many things. So many birth defects will be created, because I have an experience example in my society that people have gone through IVF treatment. They selected IVF treatment for the boys, and they have twins. One of them is suffering from Down syndrome, and the other one is so there are many birth defects as well, and many like unbalances the society, especially unbalances the world. We are unbalancing. So I think so that this is not a good option for us.
to go for a gender selection.
Okay, cool. You have 1 minute. Oh, you still want to go for 1 minute? All right, fine. That's fine. It's up to you. You don't have to. You
One
don't have to.
basic thing, you are making kids, not toys. You can make robots if you want to make something by yourself. And apart from that, Article 16(1) of the Universal Declaration of Human Rights states that this thing is illegal. Because in India and China, if you even go for ultrasound and if it's just to know you're gonna have a baby boy or a baby girl, it's illegal. You can get a jail for that. So first of all, IVF first process you have to go through this. You have to first figure it out that you're having a baby or a baby boy or a baby girl. So how are they going to bring this process legal in some countries? So this is one of the biggest question for them. Even if they want this to be, they are on the good benefits of this or all of this.
Okay, cool. Yeah. Using every single second of your 7 minutes. Yeah.
Alright, so.
He was like 5
Ooh,
seconds.
see, it's already got that. Lot to be said, I suppose. Now, everybody's made their opening remarks. And by the way, I want to make it say, you don't have to use all of your time. I can see you all have plenty to say, and and it's not necessarily going to help or hurt you necessarily. I just want to give you get a chance to hear you speak English. That's mostly what I'm doing. Thanks. Okay. Yeah. Right. So now I'm going to give 5 minutes to this team to offer a rebuttal. While I give you everybody a survey, keep in mind who is winning the debate. Not which one do you agree with. Yeah? Oh, well, yeah. That can't help you be influenced. But which one do you think is winning the debate as you're listening to each of them talk? I'm going to give 5 minutes to whoever would like to come up here. You. All right, cool. Give her a hand, everybody. Yay, her.
Okay, okay, first, the first topic that I'm going to talk about is, you all said about it like it's a natural process. Yes, it is, of course. But where is the future? It's not a secret that the world is developing. Now the technology is the main thing right now. The technology is developing and we all are developing with the technology. So if we can choose whatever we want, what is bad? The next point about toys. No, it's not a toy. Babies are not a toy. So we have the opportunity to choose before get the baby. So they are not toys. They are like all are like planified. About the genetic disorders, if you look on, it's in the internet, in Google, some diseases are usually like used to get worse in a specific gender. Is you can search in the internet. For example, I don't know if the disease in English, but in Spanish it's a disease about thyroides that is just in females. So yes, there are diseases that get worse in the specific gender. And you talk about the unbalanced society. So yes, we have a huge problem. And what do we have to do to solve that problem? Balance, right? So we can balance choosing the gender of what we really want. Because it's a natural process, and you want balance, you have to wait until you get what you want. So what do we have to wait if we can choose the process? Yes, it's a little expensive, but it's worth it. Because since for you it's a problem you have to solve, and you have the opportunity, because you have the opportunity to choose what you really want.
Yay. Anybody else have anyone talk necessarily? Okay, cool. Let's go. Yeah.
I don't think it's going to be unbalanced because first of all, in the whole world there are more women than men, and that position is not going to be it's not going to unbalance the world because, for example, women have more higher expectancy of life than men, and I don't think it's going to be unbalanced because nowadays there are more women than men. So if we can choose the gender of the child, it's not going to be unbalanced because, for example, most of the women want more woman, most of the men want more boys. So I think it's going to be an equality, not going to be unbalanced. And the life expectancy of the woman is higher than for the men. So there's always gonna be more women than men because women live longer.
Anybody else want to talk? It's up to you. It's your choice. Are you going to use it? No, are you good? Think you can? All right. It's up to you. We can move on to another one.
Give me a minute.
I know it's about to run out of battery here. Yeah, low battery. I know. Tell you what. I just a moment. I'm gonna plug my phone in. Oh no. I'm gonna give you a moment. Just a second. Maybe let it run. I'm about to run out of battery here.
That's so cool.
Sid, we're about to die here.
Wow.
Now, okay. Okay.
No, I want
Okay. You do? No, okay. You still have time. Go.
Okay. Like for me, you are like making a contradiction because you are like, for example, you are defending that we have to wait until like it's a natural process and we have to get what God wants to have, but you talk about the unbalanced
Society.
Society.
It's all right.
So again, if you think that the society is unbalanced, you have to balance.
Okay.
And it's not gonna happen if you wait until you get what you want.
All right. Time's up. Cool. Stand your hand, everybody. Yay! All right. Counter argument. Yeah, we cover the camera. Sorry about that, brother.
Okay, no
Yeah, you're so eager to talk now. See, they're all scared. Now they're all like, let me at it. I want to get, okay, I do it. All right. So you have 5 minutes, and anytime you want, sir, you're doing great. Okay, here we go.
First of all, they're telling it this thing will not create an imbalance. But the major reason is this thing which is going to create imbalance. Because there are not two persons in this world which is going to create the whole world. There are billions of peoples, like half male and half women, which is going to create the world. So everybody will go for the sun, and this creates the imbalance. This is the way. If you know that you're going to have a girl, baby girl, you will do the abortion, and then you go for the baby boy. Because major reason, as per your given evidence in India and China, is that everybody that do abortion if they find that they're having a baby girl in their womb, or like, so everybody will go for the baby boy, because the major reason is they're going to come to know already what they're going to have. Everybody will go for the boy because they think women are burden. And so this thing is one of the biggest reasons for the imbalance. This thing will create the imbalance. So how they're telling that this thing will not create the imbalance. And about the natural process, God created it. If they don't believe in God, the Creator created it, the one who created this world. So just imagine if our parents just did this thing, and instead of a boy they want a girl, I would be not standing in front of you. So this is a part of the natural process. Yeah. And there will be no emotional touch will remain in this world in future, because everybody will become robotic mind. And apart from this, genetic disorders, yeah, it's helpful to genetic disorders, but this ratio is very less. There are no such much cases registered in the Universal Declaration of Human Rights right till now. And apart from that, one of the major reason this thing is not good is because you can in future you can design your son eyes, their nose, their face. You can do anything with them. Yeah, everybody will want an handsome boy, handsome girl. So this is playing with the nature, directly with the nature. and and they give the evidence like the women's are more than males in this world, but this thing is wrong. The 51.9% males are in this world as compared to the women's in 100%. So there will be something like 48 point something women in this world. So how women are more than males? There are more males than as compared to women in this world, as per the records.
Records.
Yeah, records.
That's okay.
So I don't think so. This thing will balance the ratio of women and men in this world. This thing will create more. The main reason to come over of this imbalance is education. If they start loving girls more than the boys and just decreasing the inequality between woman and man, they can come over this. Not with this technology. Science technology is helping humans, but this technology is harmful.
Okay, you still have about a minute and a half if you'd like to speak. You don't have to, but yeah. All right, cool. All right.
Yeah, this is regarding unbalance of society. She's putting the stress on unbalance of society. For example, he cited the example there are 100 out of 100 men and 95 women. It's a world static record. So there's already the women are short, and plus as we have given the example of China and India, that they more there is more trend towards the boys than females, and so it will be harmful, especially for those countries. And another thing that we have already seen many examples, like for example GMO food. You have seen the examples that man has entered into the nature and they planted there with GMO food. It is now harmful for the society. Another thing that we have seen that the many people, like for example the defrosting, because of defrosting, what is happening, the climate changing, we are facing the global warming. We have now we are tearing the ozone layer.
30
so
seconds.
this is the thing that when we touch the nature, when we touch the nature, when we enter into the nature, when we disturb the nature, what happens? We get this deteriorated result, right? So these are the things we have to think
All right.
about it. This is not a right choice to go for a gender choice, to go for choose your baby's gender, because we get many we will get many problems, like especially the genetic problem in the kids. So this is not our right to choose our gender. This is it should be the God's. It should be in God's hand.
Cool. That's it. All right. Cool. All right. Good. Cool. That's 5 minutes for you guys. All right. So at this point, maybe some counter arguments. Each team is going to have 2 minutes to make a little 2-minute summary at the end. You're welcome to bring in counter arguments during this 2 minutes or what have you if you want. Think about some questions you might want to ask or make for people on the panel. Okay. And of course, you all know how it works. They pulled a piece of paper out. Maybe they got put in a team where they didn't necessarily personally agree. So I'm actually curious how that worked out. But I'm going to give 2 minutes to this side over here. All right, give me a hand, everybody. Yay. All right, you can, okay. Whoever's going to go. All right. Oh, sorry. Let me start. Anytime you want to start.
Okay, let me ask you a question. Is the marijuana legal in some places in the world? Yes or not? Yes. Everybody smoke marijuana just because it's legal? No.
Wow.
No,
that's
not
good.
everybody. So if the people have the right to choose, the gender doesn't mean that everybody gonna do that. I mean, just for the necessity for the people. I mean, if I have diabetes or if I have hypothyroidism, and if my kid gonna be a girl and I know that girl 100% gonna be hypothyroidism because it's some genetic disorder, and I can prevent that having a boy, so I have the right to choose that. That doesn't mean that everybody gonna choose the gender of the child, but we have the right to choose.
Cool. All right, cool. Just give about 1 minute if you want. Yeah, it's up to you. Sorry.
Okay, in conclusion, oh shoot.
That's all right. Yeah.
Okay, in conclusion, for example, yes, maybe the world, we make a research, it's kind of, because some page say that there are more men than women, but I don't know, I think there are more women than men. And in the end, we are defending to allow a cause, it's a decision, it's not an obligation. If you're happy with your natural process, you just don't do that. This is an opportunity just for the family who really wants to choose. And it's not an obligation, it's just a decision.
Okay, well said.
That's it.
Cool. All right, cool. Give him a hand, everybody. Yay, her. All right. All right, now I'll have closing remarks, 2 minutes. Whoever would like to come up here, make their closing remarks. You don't have to bring up anything new. You can just kind of restate the things you said before, if you like. Oh, wait, I'm sorry. You keep talking a lot. You want to? Okay. It's so funny. Okay, 2 minutes. Anytime you want. Go ahead.
First of all, marijuana is a god plant. It's not a chemical drug like a cocaine made in a laboratory. So what is the link between choosing a marijuana and choosing a baby? I don't know how it makes a sense, but still, marijuana is a god plant. It's not made by a human. So if your reproduction is a god thing, it's not made by human. Like you're gonna decide in mind that I'm gonna want a baby, so after 9 months you get a wow baby. So I don't think there is any sense between marijuana and in this process. Not any sense. So how human make choice first of all? We think about ourselves, not about our society. Whenever it comes to make a choice, we make it for ourselves, not for the society all the time. We are not a political leader. Even the political leaders are corrupted. So we're gonna choose something good for us, not for our society. So we're gonna harm natural process anyhow. And if it's about choosing a single family, everybody gonna use this opportunity, not going a single family which in need. Everybody need a guy. I have seen some families which having a 6 daughters, and what if they're going for this process and choose the 7th and son? It's still going to be a burden on the family because they have to grow the 7th son. A woman have to make more responsibilities, getting more responsibilities and burden of giving and nourishing a 7th by this process. And everybody gonna misuse this thing.
30 seconds.
This is not a benefit. So I don't think so. A single family will use it, which really require this, because everybody require their choices. They're going to make their choices. Not a single family who really need this. There is no one genuine. Everybody is genuine. So that's how. I don't think so. This still don't make a sense. Marijuana is a making choice of marijuana and making choice of your son.
Okay, time's up. All right, cool. Give me a hand. Yay. All right. Yeah. All right. That concludes the official debate part. First of all, yeah, give both of these teams a hand for preparing, putting themselves out here. I know, when I said that you were going to go today, you said, oh my gosh, this really hit a nerve with you. You were really, let me talk again. I noticed that. Yeah. Anyway, I was impressed by the attitude that you were going to keep going there. Oh, hey. What's on your mind, Mrs. Sue? Yeah.
That's okay. Peter, just after the class, come see me.
Okay.
Because I send you email. Thank you.
No, he works in the office. He's an employee. He's not in trouble. No. So I'll open it up for comments in just a moment. I'm just curious. The people on this team. So Juzar, you're on team disagree. Do you personally disagree?
Yeah.
All 3 of you. Oh, okay. You. For a lot of the same reasons you felt. Okay, fair enough. How about this side over here? Is anybody on this side? Were you put into a team that you didn't necessarily agree with? I'm just curious. How about you? Okay.
So for me,
Yeah.
if I have a baby, I don't care the gender.
Oh, okay.
But I respect the decision.
Yeah, decision of
I
God.
said it's a decision, not an obligation.
Oh, okay. So you are firmly in this for the freedom to be able to do it, but you wouldn't do it yourself.
No,
Got it.
No.
Fair enough.
it's a God plan.
Fair enough. Peter, do you have an opinion about this personally?
Personally, I disagree, but I'm agree with the fact that someone can really choose for some specific reasons. They could not like that. He talked about it was legal or illegal. That the point with marijuana is was being legal and choosing doing it.
It was an example.
No, meaning.
That's right.
Just if someone can do it and it's really necessary, and she can do it, not someone can tell, no, you cannot do that. It's illegal.
Like, I won't do that, but if I heard like some family wants to do that, just like for strong some reasons for something disease, maybe, but I don't.
Yeah, okay.
I don't want that.
Fair enough. You're still. I'm sorry. You get a chance to say. Scarlett, are you?
I don't want to choose the baby's gender.
Fair enough. Yeah. Yeah. You would never choose that personally.
It's a person for me.
Fair enough. Are you on the right team? Would you felt more comfortable over there, possibly? Maybe not. Okay. How about you, Priska?
I am deserving.
Oh, okay. Wow.
But it's fine to be angry.
Wow. I don't think you made some pretty good.
You made them be
As
convince
she
them.
said, I respect the man first because I also had a personal experience with my sister.
Oh, okay.
Who wanted to take care, but she has four boys.
Oh, interesting.
She thought she's gonna have a baby girl, but finally she has like five. I mean, she has now 4 boys and just 1 girl, but she wanted to have more girls.
Yeah, the same happened with my sister. She got married and they planned to have a boy. It was a girl.
Mm.
And they tried again to looking for a boy. They have a girl. They tried again. They have a girl.
Wow.
So
Interesting.
Maybe the
if
fourth
they
one.
can choose, if they have the opportunity to choose, I mean, like maybe they can.
Muere el cuarto, sale niño.
Fair enough. Okay.
Actually, what happens, you have to trust God, that probably God doesn't want that she should have a boy or a girl, because that could be.
I know.
I think there are more reasons than God.
Yeah.
There are more reasons
Yeah.
like
Everybody,
decision and.
everybody believes in God, but for example,
Like that you are feeling some reason you have to.
The major reason is women and men's both are
it
same.
has to
There
be
is no
because
inequality. There
it's
should
not
be no.
everybody that believes in God. You have to base on facts. That is something that anybody can see.
No, the thing is that you should.
Facts are something. Evidence is something.
Evidence
you
is
We
should
are
always
debating
give.
again.
Yeah, you did it.
But if you are in front of the jury, if you talk about God,
Yeah, at the
he's
end, I
going to look
Content,
at
you know, content, you should.
Alright.
I don't know.
If you're gonna talk in front of him about fact, it is not valid. You should provide him evidence.
I have a question.
Okay, yeah, let's open it up to people that want to make comments or questions. Go ahead, direct your question. Abby has the floor. Everybody say Abby.
Abby
has the floor.
Has the floor.
Meaning everybody's gonna listen to her. So that's what that means.
Okay, right now, like I'm agreeing with this team. Like I know the kind of person that would like to choose the sex of my baby.
Yeah.
But if other people want to do it, it's okay for me because they have reason. But you say I believe in God and I believe that He has a purpose for everyone. But we have to make sure that the medicine help us in many things. If one person is sick and God doesn't have like do the miracle right now, you can do go to the hospital, get a treatment, and that stuff. And it's the same for the person that it's difficult for the person have a baby. What they do, they have to go to the doctor and start a process to have fertility. In some cases, you have to do like in vitro fertility because they can have baby. So I think that is not a crime, and I think that is not bad in front of God's eyes.
Okay.
So if a family that is very religious, like in other countries, and they prefer a boy, like the firstborn, they want a boy, it's okay that do it, because in some families, like are very strict, they can have like the abortions, or sometimes they can reject that baby in the beginning and going to create a person that doesn't have autoesteem or can have depression. So in all these cases, you have to put like God is not agree with that.
I can object this. First of all,
I want to say about IVF. IVF treatment is already existing. IVF is introverter, something like treatment. So it is already existing. The thing is, this treatment is been introduced because the couples who are like who have no child, they have issues in birth, so they can do the IVF treatment. So this is a good thing. that the parents or the couples who would really want the children, they, apart from the sex, like selecting, choosing this part, like gender. But what happens now, the science is getting advancing day by day. Now this is an opportunity for them to get the male or a female. It's the option, because I told
That's
you
what the topic was all about. It's not about God and all these things. It's about selecting choosing the genetic.
Let her speak.
So IVF treatment
That's why I'm
is
supporting
already-
it.
Yeah, IVF treatment is already existing, but now the science is getting more advanced. Now the couples are going more for selecting the genders of the children. So what happens, especially offsprings, this is not the way that IVF treatment is being, invented. The thing is, actually, I have a personal experience. I know the people, they just selected, especially selected, they have two boys, and they have like, one of them is suffering from the Down syndrome. So there are the birth defects too. This is the main cause, actually. So IVF treatment is another thing, and selecting a gender is a different thing,
I'm gonna let Andre.
One more point. This debate was that's what selecting a genetic, no?
Genetic-
It's not about
genetic-
a medicine or God or
genetic.
miracle, all of those things.
Yeah, you're the one who brought it up.
That is a
Yeah,
natural
You're
process.
the one who brought it up.
My
Yeah.
father
I
and
Natural
brought
process.
the God, that actually what?
Not nothing like miracle or all of those things, medicine.
It's my
Very
turn.
good.
Okay, when you're
Okay,
asleep,
It's my turn.
It's all about choosing genetic.
You responded to Abby, now it's her turn to respond.
Okay, it's my turn. Thank you. So, first, no, it's not time.
Oh, we have 20 minutes.
My time to speak. Okay, first, yeah, the topic was about the medicine, because the medicine.
Not medicine, it's about choosing.
I'm speaking.
Choosing.
No, they're choosing, but who choose?
Go through the
Okay.
topic again.
How you can choose? With medicine, with science.
But it's a choice.
You don't say, I want
The
to go.
problem is choice.
Right now.
The problem is choice.
You have to go to, the problem is allowed to the medicine and science to permit that, and I'm not finished. So, we didn't bring God, you did.
That's a natural process. That's a bring God.
Yeah, there's a natural process
Okay,
actually.
so-
that
About medical treatment,
You saw
there is nothing miracle like you go to God,
Okay.
you're gonna pray and you're gonna get treated automatically.
You have to let-
That's a different topic. She told different topic.
This is not an argument.
जब मौका तब नहीं बोला कॉफी चलने के लिए.
Just saying.
Yeah,
I
good.
listen to you.
Okay.
Just make me clear. The one she bought another thing, medical treatment, all those things, and God miracle.
You made your point.
That's
I
a
heard
different
it.
thing.
I heard it.
The
I heard
debate was about selecting and choosing your baby boy or
Stop.
grandma.
You made
That's a different thing. So I was answering her question, not her. That was the main miracle
No,
miracle.
let me finish. When you start, don't let me finish.
So what's gonna happen now? Andre.
Why?
Stop.
Wait. Andre's gonna finish your point, and then I'm gonna let Mary weigh in. Go ahead.
Yeah, so.
I already answered the
God.
question 3 times.
It's okay. Okay. Yeah, go ahead. You made your point. I heard.
No, no,
I heard.
I have no objection.
I
just
heard-
answered
I
her
heard-
question. Her point.
I'm going to.
Okay, let us speak.
Okay, thank you.
No.
Okay. Okay, I forgot. No. Okay, my idea was about God. I believe in God, and if God is. Okay, I believe in God. Yeah, it's a natural process. It's a God decision. But I believe that God is giving us the opportunity to develop the technology. And why we can take that?
And with the
It's good.
technology, when you
And,
create
okay.
everybody will go for a boy.
Yeah, the thing is actually.
No, because
This is not very nice.
We already kind of hashed that out already. They've already addressed that point already. So okay.
if you don't believe in that, don't do that. It's easy.
Yeah, it's about
Yeah,
freedom.
but not everybody gonna have the same mentality like you.
If everybody believes
The
like you,
people
they're
in
not
India
going
and
to
China are
choose.
suffering because there was inequality between man and woman. They think women are smaller and then lesser than a man.
India and
They
China
compare.
doesn't make the whole world.
They make.
It's not, the
Everybody.
problem is, in those countries, they prefer boy as the first
Yeah,
born
just in those
child.
countries,
Do
not
you
the
say
whole
from the
world.
boy that they are not
Sorry,
the
say it
first
again.
child, mostly all the time they want to be boys.
Yeah.
The rest, they doesn't matter. If come a woman like
Is there any evidence for that?
doesn't
No.
matter.
Yeah, on internet.
And
It's not like that.
To be able to do it because
They think
everybody's
man's
not going
more
to
stronger
have
than
the money
women.
to do
All right,
that.
okay.
Everybody thinks man's more stronger than women.
I think
In those countries, man is the one with strong.
Okay.
Everybody
All right.
doesn't have the
Nobody can hear anybody. Okay. Mary has the floor. Everybody say Mary has the floor. All right, your turn.
I have a question for this.
Please, yes, go right ahead.
In some places, the people don't have more options. For example, they talk about the China and India. The people there take the abort how an
Yeah, to
option.
go for abortion, yeah. They go for
Yeah.
it,
Do you prefer the abort after before take another option? Because for example, I know a real story. It's about my friend in Venezuela. When she and her husband have kids, but they are boys, they are coming with problems. And she had 2 boys with problems and 2 girls very well. What can you do if you have an option that a choice, sorry, that can a choice that can be a kids very well, because all here want.
Okay. First of all, the topic is choice of gender. It's not about having a healthy
Yes,
baby
that's
and
for
unhealthy baby.
example, my friend can choose. She
That's why I'm
can
giving the
take
main
an
question.
option.
She having a question for us.
She can take
Right?
a good.
You having a question for
a
us?
good with very good health.
Yeah, the thing is actually.
I'm not fighting.
Whenever
They don't understand the topic.
You're not clear your own voice.
I'm on my point.
All right.
They don't understand the question. They're bringing another thing. Treatment, choosing gender is a different question.
Chicken, what is happening? They have decided they are telling us.
You know, cancer.
You made the point. All right. I'll tell you what. I'll let one more person out on the audience make a comment. If nobody, you want to say something? Okay. So everybody say Melina has the floor. She has the floor. Okay. All right. I love that this sparked a lot of discussion, but Melina's going to make a comment and then she'll direct it to one of you all, and then after that we'll be done. Okay, go ahead. Yeah. What's on your mind? What were you going to say something, right? No, okay.
Not really, but no.
Oh, okay. You raised your hand.
I just think like we should respect other people's choices. He said that not everyone thinks like her, but like I heard some people here that they don't care about the baby's gender, and I just think like if you have the opportunity to do it, it's fine. It depends on how you raise your kids, or the education you get is gonna influence your decision, because other countries like China or India, they in their culture they think they want their first kid to be a boy. So I don't think it's a global thing. No, every country thinks like that, and
It's not going to be a crisis necessarily.
yeah, I mean,
Yeah, okay.
So
let
I think-
people have the freedom to, if it comes to that. Okay, fair enough. Anyway, do you want to weigh in on that?
Yeah.
Go ahead, real quick, go ahead.
In conclusion, yeah, like we said, it's a decision, not obligation.
Okay, that's it. Oh, good. Now, anybody else want to weigh in on what?
Yeah,
I have thousands of things. They don't understand the topic. These guys are not understanding the topic. Medical treatment, God miracle, don't even answer this question.
I'm going to let her talk.
Yeah, he is right in the sense that he is right, the topic is right now to.
Choosing your gender.
The thing is actually what happens, the thing is actually, there are two things that we have to address. First of all, gender selection. Now the second most important, we are disturbing, and I'm keeping on insisting, is we are disturbing the nature by this point. So we are welcoming more problems. We have already seen many problems in the world that we have, first of all, these are welcomed by humans. What happens, we have seen the very devastating results. Have you seen that the gene food, and have you seen that I think you probably know that, that the colonial, or I don't remember exactly.
Genetically modified.
Genetically modified. So what happened when the science has banned those kind of human beings, the probably colonial something like that. So if we will go through this process, we will disturb a lot the nature, we will disturb a lot the environment.
Okay.
So this is the thing actually.
Oh.
So she had the last
Yeah, so they will more, because according to the according to the American survey research, they find out of 70 men, out of the 60% of men, 70%, 60% men, they want the boys, and only the 40% women, they want the boys. So there's already people are more inclined towards boys than girls. So that is the reason they should not go for now. And plus, the birth defects will be more common.
A Jews would argue, hey, we're not debating
The
sex.
rest of the world doesn't prefer just the boys.
So for
You have
example,
been in the rest of the world, right?
the IVF treatment
So she's
is
not
fine.
allowed.
IVF treatment is fine. These are for those couples who cannot have a baby by in a natural way. So that's a fine thing. But for selecting the gender, selecting especially the gender.
This thing will create
offspring
imbalance,
is
that's it,
fine.
nothing
Fair
else.
enough. Hey, we just want to y'all go away with this one image. Jews are.
Everybody will go for it.
Just in India,
Yeah.
You don't know.
Go home with this image in your mind. Juzar said, imagine if I had been born a girl. Just imagine Juzar as you go home.
It's not everybody that's going to have
Get me! Who win?
Oh, who won? I don't know.
Team agree.
Team agree. Oh yeah, I'll take your surveys, y'all. I'll take your surveys. Yeah, team. I'll take your surveys.
Okay.